I love finding movies with just an undeniable charm. Tinā has exactly that. This movie was not on my radar at all until I had a friend of mine in the space see it at a film festival, say it was just like a really great film, and so I marked it down as one to check out. I knew nothing about the cast or crew involved. All I knew was that it was a film from New Zealand, and I think dealing with music. I was right about both of those things because yes, this is a movie from New Zealand, and also it tackles the power of music and the power of community. And the movie brings that in such a heartwarming nature. It is really an emotional movie. Without getting to spoilers very early on, a tragic event happens, and I knew that this movie was going to, from there, explore grief. How we cope with loss and how we attempt to move on from losing someone. And I think having a story with that paired up with the power of music is so beautiful because honestly, if I wasn't just so in love with movies and TV, I'd probably be doing something regarding music because that's probably like my third biggest love. Obviously, it's another art form and people can really connect with songwriters and lyrics and just musical themes. And similar to the movie-going experience, seeing a concert or seeing a live performance of a choir performed in front of you. It's a communal experience. And this movie showcases just that. I saw hints of one of my favorite movies, CODA, another one of my favorites, School of Rock, a little bit of that in there. And while the story is nothing new, it's extremely by the numbers, it still has this undeniable charm that you can't shake, and that makes it easy to get attached to and really just find yourself invested in the story, I feel. The cast is wonderful, like I said, filled with a bunch of unfamiliar faces to me personally. I particularly thought the leading performance from Anapela Polataivao, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, I thought that she was splendid, delivering a very nuanced performance, tackling, like I said, a lot of just mixed of emotions, and I feel like she delivers all of them brilliantly. It's also a funny movie. It has a handful of sprinkled jokes throughout. I think what holds it back a little bit, I thought this was going to be a special movie at the start, and I don't think it is just this absolute wonderful movie, just a little bit, because I think there are moments that are a little bit too sappy for me, that dropped down just a little bit, overly sentimental if you will, and I felt that there could have been a little bit more nuance there. But this is a super sweet story regardless of its flaws, and one I feel like I can recommend to anyone because, like I said, while it is exploring themes of grief, it's not too heavy, it's also not too light at the same time. It has a good balance there. It's funny and it's emotional. There are a handful of moments that can bring the tears. A great cast, an undeniable charm, and really just showcasing the power of music. I found myself surprised by Tinā. I'm going to give Tinā a B, and I would recommend streaming this one. There's a chance you've never heard of this movie before because it's not getting the biggest US distribution, but if you find it somewhere streaming, or that's video on demand, whatever, be sure to give it a shot. If you have seen the movie, let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. I would love to hear them. I want to thank you so much for watching this review. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.